Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your intuitive reading. I hope that you're doing well. Sag, we're going to start your message off with, I like to go back sometimes in the back of the book of the Age of Aquarius by Moon Omens. And there are pieces of advice for us all to navigate and even thrive through the Age of Aquarius. And so I find that there's a lot of sage wisdom and advice back here. So we're just going to kind of first go through and see anything. Okay, something on this page, if there is a message for you. And these are general messages, so as always, take what resonates for you only and leave the rest. All right, Sag. This one's sticking out. Be free from other people's opinions. Don't let opinions of others affect you, ever. You can hear them, feel them, see them, acknowledge them, and move on in your own direction. Beautiful advice. Take it as it resonates for you. Let's get into the message for the sign of Sagittarius. We're going to start your message off with the Starseed Oracle. And I'd like to thank Spirit for presiding over these readings and this message for Sagittarius, highest, greatest good. And thanking Spirit for assisting me in becoming and being the clear channel for the messages to come through for everyone's highest and greatest good. All right. What message do we have for the sign of Sagittarius, please? You have a full moon coming up in your sign, Sag. June 11th, I believe. Coming up soon. Thank you. Okay. We have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. I find that as we go through these passages of great change, of dissolving of the old, including old identities and patterns, a lot of times we find ourselves clinging on to that which felt familiar. And the message here is to loosen your grip. Your coping mechanisms are like, and that we all have them. And addiction is, of course, we have addictions to, we can have addictions to just about anything, from substances to shoes. To shoes, to clothes, to shopping, to you name it. Whatever it is that we find ourselves distracting ourselves in, instead of allowing ourselves to feel and navigate life organically and naturally. So loosen your grip, very important. Also, other people's opinions. You may have to cleanse your energy, Sag. I find that I've been having to do that a lot myself, and I do have a stellium in my Sagittarius houses, meaning I have multiple planets in Sagittarius myself. So I resonate with this message for sure. Let Spirit in. You're not doing this alone. What is the message for Sagittarius, please? And what is that beautiful saying? Other people's opinions of you are none of your business. We have the devil. There we have it. Coping mechanisms, codependencies, addictions, attachments, and we have the 6 of inspiration. You may actually, well, let's get a couple more cards. But what I'm picking up here is also the addiction for, or the need for attention. Typically a Leo trait, but being the center of attention. And what do we do to get to that state? Okay. The Magician at the bottom. So old coping mechanisms are full force right now for many of us anyway, as we're going through a great change. As I said, that's pretty natural, that happens. So pay attention, be very present with yourself. Don't beat yourself up over it, but loosen your grip and know that you're not doing this alone. This passage, this rite of passage I'm hearing. We have the 6 of inspiration, and yes, you are victorious. You have been victorious in the past, or even currently, as far as breaking free, breaking through old paradigms. I'm hearing old paradigms, breaking through old coping mechanisms and addictions. There has been an intense breakthrough, but we're going back through that passage in time. Time is not a linear straight line. It is a spiral. So we spiral back around into old energies to see, do we still have these mechanisms active? We have the Emperor with the Muse of Voices. Going to get a little deeper into that. But overall with the Magician, this is your magic. You are a co-creator, co-creating with spirit. Let spirit in. You're not doing this by yourself. Take your power back. I'm hearing very strongly, Sag, you may be leaking out or hemorrhaging out your energy in either thought forms, in worry and concern, in being entangled in other people's business, other people's opinions. Take your power back. Take your energy back. We'll get some clarifiers here. Loosen your grip. Tell us more about the Devil for Sagittarius. And you know, if you're dealing with somebody else, the roles can be reversed in the readings. But know that we are always mirroring and reflecting each other in one way, shape, or form. So if somebody has a coping mechanism that's really strongly linked to addiction, then your coping mechanism is strongly linked to enabling or codependency. And that's just an example. That's just an example. So I'm trying not to trigger anybody, but Spirit's saying just the messages are what they are. All right. So tell us more about the Devil, please, for Sagittarius. Justice. Beautiful. In reverse. Okay. So there is a balance that is trying to be worked out here. Empress. Beautiful. Let me just get the rest of it. Thank you. Okay. I guess we are doing reverses today. All right. So here we are, here you are, Sag, overall, the Knight of Swords with the Magician. And this is an energy of, I got to take action. I got to say something. I got to do something. Maybe this is part of your coping mechanism. Do. Push. I got to create. I got to make something, like maybe something has, maybe, I don't see it as finances, but it is about the energy of taking action. And it is a messenger. You are a messenger for others. The star is below that. But with the Devil and Justice in reverse, something's got a hold on you right now. Something or somebody's energy has a hold on you, and it's keeping you from seeing your true reflection, your true self, the balance of when we do connect to spirit, when we do loosen our grip and not try to take action all the time and control, we start to see how the energy, we're allowing the energy to flow again. With the Six of Inspiration and the Empress, this is a beautiful energy. I'm seeing that you are in the midst of new creation, in your feminine energy, and that is successful. That is what always brings you back in balance, in alignment. And we're talking energy, not gender here. That understanding of I am in control of my life and life experience, my reactions, my decisions, my choices, because I'm being heavily guided by what is internal as well as external, as far as the spiritual realms. Understanding you've got the entire world within you. What will you create? I'm also hearing this. Old ways won't work. Old coping mechanisms will not help. And this could be, trying to fix things or trying to fix somebody. I'm hearing that also. The Emperor with the Muse of Voices. The Muse of Voices is getting a complete picture of how the interworkings of ourselves, our minds, the voices within, I'm hearing as well. We have 9 of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse with the Emperor. So this energy of the Emperor, you may think you're taking your power back by just, I'm going to take control of this situation. But really, you're not stopping to, you're not paying attention to all of your dreams and desires, how it feels. You got to feel into what you want to create, first of all, and believe that it is already created. It is for you. And finding that peaceful place of being content and happy where you are at this now moment, knowing that whatever I create is on its way. I've got to get out of the way. Loosen your grip, Sagittarius. Get out of the way. Let the feminine energy within you be in the driver's seat and watch the magic begin to flow again. So that is the message that I have for you this time around. I hope that you found this to be helpful for you. I'm sending you so much love. And if you are liking the video, please don't forget to click that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It helps to support this channel and get the messages out to more people who may need to hear them. So much love. Take care. Bye.